Besides, it wouldn't be a proper stream without some kind of technical difficulties, now would it?
That's the spirit.
That's not good.
Dalvin.
Just hope I don't kill myself in qualifying like I did a few weeks ago.
Yeah, this race is scaring me.
Almost. Have you done any laps yet?
Did one.
One!
How fast?
148, I think.
So I done 15 laps and you're already done faster than me on your first. That's great. Was it the tune I sent you?
Yeah, race 2.
Please take that something.
But I think I did really well at Zandvoort back in the test season with Alexis.
Why,
I was
why is
fourth
it
or
the
something.
slowest driver on the
Chunk.
team is the one on the tune?
Colts. G'day, g'day. Buzz Buzzington.
Hey, Rain.
Agassi.
How are you today?
You're fairly quiet to me.
Yeah, OBS, NVIDIA broadcast, whatever it's called, just stopped working. So I got what I got.
Does anyone else think this track line looks like a prostate toy, or is that just me?
And is quiet to
What
me
now?
as well.
Prostate toy.
What would be a more common name for that?
Like a modified butt plug.
Yes.
I don't know.
Well, just
When you're
like
when
fish hooks that don't come out.
Impreza. Buzz, when you're able to, Buzz, let's get a microphone test, please. When you're able to.
You always ask for a microphone test, but I never know what to say, and I say all this random stuff, and then I just sound like an idiot. But I never know what to say when you want a microphone test.
That's-
What would you like to say? Is there anything specific?
That's what I'm after.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Need more volume on Buzz. More talking Buzz.
I'm all the way up on mine. I could possibly go a little bit louder in the second.
I'll crank you over here. I know you like to be cranked. But I need some level testing, that's all.
No worries. You can keep testing. We're gonna have a good race today, though. I'm excited for this. Zandvoort. We're gonna get it on. It's gonna be good. No wet weather either, so people should be happy, hopefully. Apart from those that wanted rain.
Yeah, those weird guys.
But if you want rain, rain is on YouTube, I believe. That's the way to go.
That's true.
What am I doing there? I think... Ah, shit. I know what's going on.
Okay, Jace. Sees Jace.
I hope everyone is about ready to go. A few minutes and we'll start driver season.
But, okay. Yes. Check levels here. Oh crap. Oh, this is also difficult.
You having problems, Rain?
No problems, just all the windows I need to be able to see to do this.
No problem.
I think I need more monitor.
If the few people on track can start heading back to pits, reset your car to pits, we'll start driver's briefing in just a second. All right. Welcome to Zandvoort. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I have some microphone issues, but perfect. So yeah, we have 2 races at Zandvoort this weekend, both in the dry, thank God. And yeah, I'm just gonna send it right over to Boss, and he's gonna go through all the boring stuff.
Yay, me. It is all the boring stuff, unfortunately. Same old. Again, as we race here, just be careful of how narrow the track is here. We seem to be getting better at turn ones. The last few races, our turn ones have been good. It's a bit further down the track. I think here is turn 4 is going to be interesting. It's very tight, very narrow. So do be aware of that the first few laps. And also be aware of the distance to the car in front. This game is just ridiculous for contact. If you make the slightest bit of touching, like, you can send the car off into space. Like, it can be ridiculous. And people are getting penalties for it. I appreciate there's a bit of contact, but you've got to just give that bit of extra space. This game is a bit silly when it comes to that. As always, though, I would recommend turning on Crew Chief if you do have it. If you don't, it is a free app that you can download. And it's definitely worth it. It'll tell you where everybody is around you and help out with things like that. What have I got? As well here, like I say, it is quite a narrow track. So if you do go off the track, just be careful when you rejoin. Do just make sure you have a look. Also, as well, if you see a car off the track, be aware that they might not see you and they want to pull back on the track. So again, try and give them space to come back on, as well as the person coming on, making sure there is space. I'm sure I've forgotten a lot more, but I can never remember it all at once until Rain starts talking and then he reminds me of stuff and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that now. The first gear in the pits. If you are new, I know, again, as normal, we have new drivers every week, which is fantastic. Love to see new faces. But for those new drivers, when you do come into the pits, do make sure that you keep it in first gear with the pit limiter on. If you come out of first gear, it will disengage the pit limiter and you normally get a penalty. So just try and remember that. Is there much I've forgotten this time, Rain?
I think the main thing I would encourage is using the voice chat to help your fellow drivers. If you spot a spin, call it out. The commentators try to keep an eye on the entirety of a race, but there's only so much we can see at any given moment. And you can also use voice chat to communicate to drivers around you. If you've got somebody who wants to pass you, you can, let them know, hey, this is a good time to pass now. Or if you're behind somebody and you feel like, you know, there will be a good opportunity, you can let them know, hey, you know, we're coming up to a straight, can I pass here, please? You know, you can use the tools that we have to try to make this a safer experience for everyone. But otherwise, Agassi has just reset the server, I believe.
Yep, should be back up in just a second.
Of course, with any incidents, please do your best to resolve it by using the steward facility, you know, that Buzz and Pork Fried Bryce are providing. So make sure save replays when you finish the race.
Right, service should be back up. Go ahead and reconnect whenever you see it up.
Is the server back up yet?
Could be.
There we go.
Maybe give it a
No,
second. I
it's-
see
it's
a few
not
people in
coming
here.
up.
Yeah, no, it just came back up.
Yep. Keep searching. It'll be there.
Not coming up for me, boys.
Likewise.
Give it a
I'm
few.
back in.
Yeah, I'm back in now, so.
See 19 people in here. So we'll give it a few minutes. Make sure everybody have a fair chance of getting in here.
Yeah, I had to back out to the main menu and come back in, and I saw it.
Green light, give us okay.
Still working on getting the game restarted because my stupid wheel lost all force feedback.
Yeah,
No
I've still got nothing Agassi, no server.
Try going all the way back to the main menu and go back into the server list.
I keep getting an error code. Oh, I'm gonna restart the game. It's not finding servers.
No problem, Lone Wolf. So yeah, anyone else that might not be able to find the server, maybe a game restart is needed. This game is stupid sometimes for that.
Yeah, restarting the game works.
Alright, see Collins and Fireball in here. Are we only
Yeah.
missing Lone Wolf at this point, or is anyone else having problems?
In the connecting.
So yeah, anyone else not able to connect? I think that might be everyone. Alright guys, quality is live. Good luck everyone.
Green light, give us okay.
I forgot to update liveries, so I'm sorry if you have an updated livery.
I don't actually think there's any new ones this week. There's a few of the Zandvoort specials But those guys have liveries already.
Yeah, but it wouldn't show. It would show the black if they're running the other livery, wouldn't it? Or no, because it would be.
Depends how they made the livery.
Are we in quali yet?
Yes.
Or about... Okay, quali's up.
We are in.
Okay.
Reminder
True,
about
if they
quali,
made it.
guys. You're not sure if you made it, Lone Wolf?
If they made it using the same file name and not
Oh, that's what
creating
you're
a new
talking
one,
about. Okay.
then it would load
It's,
the
it's
old
all
one.
good. Nothing can be done now anyway. Guys, remember, we're in quali now. If you're coming out of a pits later, do watch out for people on their flying laps. Hey, Elliot.
We're naming names or anything.
The track is looking busy, but everyone seems to be slowly spreading themselves out, especially these guys up the front. There's one just coming out of the pits now, and we are just getting cars behind you that's just starting their flying laps, so do be careful if you were the one that just came out the pits. You've got a line of cars coming.
It's an interesting track, Zandvoort. I do think even though they're very narrow sections, there's good opportunity for the field to spread out a bit. Lots of semi-blind corners that have really interesting elevation camber to them. Not a track I've got a lot of experience with myself, Buzz, but I do find it a very interesting one.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same boat. I don't have overly a great amount of experience here, but when I do come here, I do think it is great fun. Like you say, the elevation changes are very drastic in some places, and
Yeah.
these low, long, sweeping downhill bends are quite fun in the right cars.
Indeed. I was out on track a couple of hours ago with the Maserati, of course, with no traction control. Yeah, had a good time.
Great fun, yeah. Here we go, watching Agassi right now. And Craigo. Is that Craigo in a Lamborghini?
Craigo did make a team switch, that's right.
There he is. Lamborghini. It's one of my
Resplendent in
favourite car
gold.
brands. Absolutely glorious cars, I think they are.
Styling, the sound. Lamborghinis are something else.
Okay.
What's really interesting, though, is that Ferruccio himself did not like racing. He hated it.
But the whole reason that the coal car company started was because Ferrari wouldn't put a better clutch in his car.
Correct. Correct.
How ridiculous is it? He didn't do it to go racing like Ferrari did. He did it
Created
just to
out
make a
of
better
spite.
Exactly. Fantastic. I love it. That's why I like Lamborghini already. Let's do it.
At the same
We've got
time,
those times coming
Ferruccio...
in.
Sorry, go ahead. The times are up.
We got some times coming in. We have got a top 3 for the GT3s. We've got Ninko taking the top spot with a 137.2. Swab in second in talking of Ferraris in that Ferrari in a 137.3. And we got Powell taking third spot at the minute in the R8 with a 137.3 as well. So yeah, very tight up the top. It's looking good.
Very good.
We also got GT4 times in as well. Firehawks is in there in the Porsche, setting the top time with a 146.0. Very nice there. And then the 2 Chevrolet behind him with Collins and Chunk, both with 46s as well. Very nice. Good times out there. There we go. There's Firehawks right now. He is the pole sitter for the GT4s at the minute. Still 14.5 minutes left of qualifying though, so there's still a long way to go. The times could change.
Right.
It's like people are spreading out as well, which is real good.
The sister car of the Huracan, the Audi R8.
That's definitely reminds me of the 80s, that livery. That would definitely be acceptable in the 80s.
Without a doubt. Your eye sort of doesn't know where to go.
Mm-hmm. Here we go, Ninko. He was our pole sitter. He's now been knocked back down to third. Ericsson taking the second spot and Serene in there in first at the minute. As he teleports back to pits, maybe change a tune, maybe get some new fresh tyres on. Serene now, though, just setting the very fastest lap with all three sectors the fastest as well. 1:35.946. Very fast there in that Lexus.
I do wonder about the Dutch on a Dutch track. Should there be an advantage here?
Yeah, I definitely see home goal advantage. Seems to be doing well at the minute.
And it's
Looks like some
busy.
dust up there. Bitsy out there in the Mercedes team, joining the GT4s. She's one of our new drivers this week. Lone Wolf and Nixon there just getting past. Just giving them plenty of space. Fantastic
He
job.
does have experience in iRacing. While she's new to ACC, certainly she's had some time on tarmac in these kinds of cars. Welcome Bitsy with open arms.
There we go, one of the other
Analog
Team
Computer.
BDB members, Analog Computer. With just under 12 minutes to go in quali.
I think maybe Firehawk's livery is not updating for me. Could be a Team BDB livery from memory. There's GH. Other GT4 AMG driver. I think he's live on Twitch as well.
We do. We normally have quite a few people out there on Twitch for that driver's eye view. See who's out there today. GH, as you
Chunk.
say, he is out there. Analog Computers out there as well. You can catch Ches. He's out there as well, all for that
Ian
driver's
Kamara.
eye view.
Fire Snappy.
Jace is there as well. There's Fireball. In that peen.
Halquist, who I believe did quite well in the last race in the 720.
Car looks awesome, doesn't it? That's a really
Fantastic
nice
looking
looking
car.
man.
In purple
Fantastic.
like
Those
that,
colours
red
look-
accents.
yeah. Superb color combination.
I think from the
Currently
720S, I started to like the styling on McLaren's a bit more. Some
I do think though
proper
that McLaren
menace.
should have stuck with that center seat. They should have just kept that center seat. Should have been their thing.
I think that's more for the what driving royalty. McLaren still makes cars for peasants who can only afford, you know, $700,000 or so.
Only.
Yeah. Well, we're over halfway through qualifying now. See Gordon in the GT3 version of the AMG GT.
It can be difficult to tell those two cars apart. I think the GT3 just looks that bit bigger and a little bit more aggressive. They're very, very similar looking.
Be interesting to see
There
them
is a slight difference, though.
lined up a bit later.
I think the rear end on the GT4 is a bit smoother. But yeah, very difficult to tell the difference.
I think the wing size, perhaps, the rear wing, is one tell as I look back at GH's
Sorry.
car. And we've got a Bentley.
So
I like
talking of
this
big
livery.
cars, like that, fantastic.
The Bentley as well. Is there a GT4 version of a Bentley? I can't remember.
Don't think there is. I don't
Not
know
of
if there
Bentley?
is in the greater scheme of things, but I don't think there is in this
Okay.
in ACC.
See Swab now.
Swab looks like currently running third. Looks like it's all changed at the top again. Ericsson taking the top spot now. Very, very close. 0.009 in it between 1 and 2 here. Super close racing. Swab now in third. And the GT4s is still the same. Firehawks out in front. Collins second and Chunk third. Jay so far the quickest of the 911s. He's out there in 7th.
Realize it's got pink lights as well.
Oh, I just saw those faces then. Still looks pretty spaced out on track. A few cars close together. Salvin, though, just
There's
dipping a
Salvin.
toe there, getting it a little loose. But he's managed to regain it and get it under control. 3 cars there. Nimco looking for his way past. He's just going to give it a little rest. Get some space between himself.
He's saying he's experienced a bit of lag. Coming up to the final 5 minutes, so just a couple of laps available. And a quick check. Very curious. AMG, Lexus, then Ferrari up front. It's a very demanding game, ACC.
Yeah, the wing on that Mercedes definitely more aggressive on the GT3 than the 4.
Indeed.
Look at the size
It's
of it.
it's
absolutely
taller and I think much wider, much wider. I think you can see, yeah, mainly from the rear of a car. Maybe it's pumped out a bit more. Wider arches, do you think, Buzz? Maybe.
A little bit
Quite
beefed up.
possibly. And also the rear diffuser. So
It has one.
Yeah. Yes. Oh. Spin from Ninko.
Little spin there, right at the back of the camera shot. He's doing okay though. Still in 6th is Ninko, as he just comes into the pits.
Oh, the GT4 version has a rear diffuser of some sort as well. Can just sort of see it there.
Yeah.
But certainly the rear wing is a big thing, and I think even as we look now at some GT4s here, I think there's a maximum width that the rear wing is allowed to be. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
And maybe there's a height. There's a
Height restriction on the wings, yeah.
height
could be.
restriction. Because it's not super simple to tell them apart.
Okay, the final 2 minutes. 2-minute warning. Oh.
Definitely not much to indicate from the front of a car. With 45 seconds to go. It's an AMG GT3 in P1, Elliot.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Qualifying done.
That is the end of qualifying. However, if you're on a flying lap, you can keep going. Don't forget, you can
Still
finish
have
the lap you're on.
A couple minutes to finish your laps. Wonder if there'll be any last second changes.
We've got out there.
At the very top,
Did you at
though,
least see those drifts?
just squeaking under 36. Extremely close from Ericsson and Serene.
Dude. Oh shit, sorry.
Okay, one of the
Mostly
last that's going to cross the line
36s.
is Lone Wolf. He might be able to jump up a place. If he's half a second quicker than his fastest lap, he may jump one place. Here he comes around the final bend to finish out qualifying for us here at Zandvoort. Lone Wolf across the line.
If I
And
told
he
you
did
I
it, he
was
did it.
a full second up,
Fantastic. Jumped up
2
two
turns to the
places.
end.
Good job.
Good job.
Well done, everyone.
Managed to get himself into 19th overall there. Superb.
I lost a quarter second on the second to last corner.
Rain's gonna run to the bathroom super quick.
Lone Wolf, basically I put tire pressures down a bit. 5 clicks on the left and 3 on the right.
Really? They were looking good.
For me, they were overheating, so I put them down a bit. If they're fine for you, just leave them, then...
It looked green for me.
Okay.
Was there
Mine
really
was-
only 32 liters in the tank? Because I had probably 8 or so at the end.
It's the 32, and that should be enough for a warm-up lap as well. Should be.
Hopefully. We will find out.
For me, it says the track temp is 31 degrees. Is that correct?
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it says 31.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought the. Okay, so when I checked the clip
Ambient.
temps, that's the ambient temp, not the track temp.
Yes. It's
Ambience
very
24,
hard to
track
say
is
what's
31.
actually going to be.
Yeah, sure. That makes
In the
sense.
server settings, all I can set is the ambient.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
It's a nice ambience. I like it.
Don't go to restaurants that charge for ambiance.
Wait, Ericsson pulled
Or
up
at least find out who
35?
ordered it.
It's normally me.
Good luck out there, everybody.
Get ready to hit drive. 20 seconds.
I think Salvin in front of me.
Good luck on that first corner, everyone.
Yep, let's get safely through that first corner.
30 seconds.
Yes.
Drive,
please.
drive.
Safety third.
I think we're all gonna need it.
Yeah. 0.009 between the leaders
20 seconds.
and me and analog.
I'm just trying to survive, man. I know I'm
That
not
is the
fast. I'm
goal.
not as fast as him. I'm just trying to get top 10. I got stolen.
Survive
from
and
Kalami.
let
Are
survive.
we-
My
Let
only
11
goal is to
people
not
qualify.
die.
Don't
Okay,
get
full
spun.
formation
Do
lap.
not let it happen.
Exactly.
Full formation lap.
I got spun like 4 times at Kalami.
Dude, I've been getting wrecked all day.
Let's not discuss
Good luck,
drinking
everyone.
habits, Lone Wolf.
Nah.
About something else.
The Glen and P2 do not go well. The Glen and me do not go well.
Glenfiddich.
I got some. Depending on how the race goes, we'll see. If I need to break it out.
Is that positive
Just
or
be the
negative?
timing.
Why not both?
Fair enough.
Broadcasting. Right. And here we are. warming up. It's quite warm out there today. Pretty good conditions, I'd say.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Don't all need to cheer at once. It's okay. Just doing my
You did
job.
good, Buzz. Buzz did done good.
Buzz the weatherman strikes again.
Happens. We get good weather every now and again.
Hey, at least it's not Donington.
Why couldn't it rain?
Why couldn't it rain?
Yeah, it should be good today. No rain, no dark races. So it should be good. Some good racing.
No dark rainy races.
That's
Aw.
My boat belongs in dry dock.
This could have been nasty in the rain. I think the water can pool up nastily.
This
on-
would have been
on
like
some of the,
if it rained, it'd be like playing Wreckfest.
yeah, on some of the lower
Yeah, we
points of
got
the track,
lucky.
it really pulls up. I think.
Well, I'm just trying to fix my chair and this dink Ferrari's trying to kill me.
Here goes. You can hit him.
No, I'm just trying to not get
Do
teleported.
it. Hit him.
You already
Okay.
did like 4 times.
Get ready to line up.
Good.
Yeah, it's only collision until you get the green light.
Time to start forming up. Final 2 corners. The leaders are on. Okay, guys. Safe, clean racing. I wish you all the best.
Good luck.
Don't take me out, chunk.
Right, here we go, Ericsson, bringing him up to the line for the first time. Controlling that pace. Gonna pounce.
Green light.
Lights are green.
Green
We're
light.
racing. Serene there, straight pulling in behind Ericsson, trying to get as much of that draft as possible. Ninko getting a great drive off the start though. He's up and inside on the Lexus there, but the Ferrari's coming the inside of Ninko. A little bit of a touch.
A little bit of bumping, but well held, everyone.
Looks like they all got away with it. Ninko, though, still not
Oh.
giving up. 2 of them out onto the grass. Swab going to take advantage here, trying to go around the outside at the hairpin. Not quite got the drive. The Lexus is there on the inside, but he's going to have to tuck back in into 4th. Ericsson managing to pull away and getting a bit of a gap at the start here.
Couple of
Ninko up a
people-
couple of places. Swab up as well.
Oh,
I don't know
is
how
that
it's going at the back.
Halquist on the dirt there. I think I saw the
Thank you
the
very much. Sorry
McLaren.
about that.
Trying to see what happened to Halquist. He's back on track. He's
He
back
is
on track.
Way at the back there. That's Bidsy, I believe. Is that Bidsy?
That is
the,
that is bids.
in the GT4.
Hopefully
so he is
Halquist didn't
quite a way back there.
cop any damage during that incident, and was just a bit of dirt. Oh,
That's
who's that?
Serene
Serene?
coming up. So he was in 4th, so more. has
Alvin,
happened
see if you can.
further
Go
down.
on, go on,
There's
go
still
on.
more
Go around, man.
puffs of dirt being flicked up. That's Craigio kicking up some dirt there again in the GT3s. They're behind the GT4, so something must have happened there. Craigio straight on there. Not enough brakes. He's going to have to take to the dirt. He'll be out behind those 2 cars now. Wonder if he's taken damage. Maybe he just broke a bit late there. Chris and
Looked like
Serene
he
trying
was
to catch up.
just went straight into the gravel trap there. So maybe he's going to be okay. I don't see the car looking
Car
too
looks
damaged.
clean. Yeah, the car does look clean.
Nixon,
Ericsson,
give
though,
us a
still
shout,
out
buddy,
in
if
the
you're
lead
going to
at
try
the
and
minute,
overtake.
with a bit of a gap so far. 2.5 seconds to Ninko, and Swab there in 3rd. You can see the other Lexus of Wickens there in the background in
Is
4th.
all on though.
The
Second,
drivers out
third,
the front
fourth.
are on it. I think 5th, 6th is in there as well, so no mistakes up the front here. Can be costly. Swab all over the back of Ninko. He's looking for a way past, not quite that time. Manages to save it, doesn't quite touch him there. Super close racing, and it's only the first few minutes into the race. Lexus really closing the gap there. Doing very good under the brakes. There you can see all the way down to 7th there. And 8th in the background. No, 7th, sorry, with Fly there.
Yep, and that is McFly. Jace is up in there. Powell, two Audis are up there. Gordon in 9th. Gordon in 8th. Sorry, Ches in 9th. Robertson in 10th. Nixon in 12th. Serene closing in on Nixon. Looks like Serene has the inside line.
Nixon doing well there.
And then Firehawks.
Firehawks, first of the GT4s. He's currently 14th overall, first in class, but 14th overall, so doing really well to stay out of the wars so far and get that high up. But Halquist is coming behind him.
Working his way through the GT4s, and then we've got a Camaro train. Formation driving from Team Camaro.
This will be good points if they can hold on to it, 2nd and 3rd. It'll be good team points. See if there's team orders though. Will they stay in that position, or will one be quicker than the other? Craigo not doing too bad after his struggles. He's back up to 18th.
Working his way back up.
He's got those two Camaros just in front of him.
Already seeing a fair bit of marbling on some of the corners here. That's, I guess, a side effect of the heat buzz.
Yeah, it must be heating those tyres up pretty quickly here. They've been out qualifying as well.
In the Alpine, is that Jeff? Bellings is Jeff, I think. I'm guessing Jay Bellings is Jeff, and Analog Computer. Thank you, Agassi.
There is a race
he's
on
right
there
on
in
you,
the
Agassi.
GT4s, you can see them. Very, very close.
No pressure.
Analog Computer in there as well.
Agassi's only got 2 spots to lose here if he messes up.
Not that the commentators are saying anything at all.
Oh boy. Alpine is right there. And I just feel like the Cayman is waiting for a chance as well. Oh boy.
Really close. Oh, a bit too wide there.
Oh, I called out the Cayman, I'm sorry.
Managed to keep it out of the wall, which was real good. Did get a bit wide.
Just a bit wide there.
It's a little less pressure off of Agassi there. But
I don't think he's feeling less pressure. That Alpine has sensational drive out of a corner. Look at that.
There we go. Looks
Does he have the inside? Not quite.
Still not quite close enough here. Great driving from both of these drivers. You can just see the Porsche in the background catching up as well. They go through the bends.
I really enjoy driving the Alpine. I haven't spent a lot of time in the Virginetta, though.
Yeah, again, same for me. I really like the Alpine. Drives very nicely, I think.
I think in real life it'd be a bit of an aspirational car for me. A real life Alpine A110. I think they're right up my alley. I wish it had a couple more cylinders and 4 cylinders, but it's okay. I don't mind. Oh, that's one of the Camaros that's
Camaro off. That's
but,
Chunk off there. And that's analog past Chunk as well. I'm not sure what happened there. Must have just lost control, got on the grass. That can be a tricky corner where we saw him off.
If you touch that curb, you spin.
Managed to get it back
That's
on the
every
track
curve
though.
around here.
But that's going to leapfrog Lone Wolf into third for the GT4s.
It's, the other Camaro is sitting quite well ahead in a good spot. And he actually is within range of Firehawks at the moment. The Firehawks has been consistently quick in the Cayman the entirety of the season.
There we go, Chunk trying to get
Chunk.
back past analog computer there. To the right,
Lots
to the
of
left.
pace in that Camaro.
Still got 11 minutes. So we're not quite halfway yet. Still time to lots of overtakes, lots of changes. Ericsson though still out there in first place.
A quick
Holding
chance to
that top
see GT4 and GT3 AMGs. But here come the GT3s. Our race leader, and I do believe there's been a bit of a change up. I think was Swab running third or fourth? I can't remember.
Swab was third, but he's dropped back
I
to
lost.
fourth now. Wickens has got past him. As we see Jason Powell, Jason
McFly.
Is he there?
Oh!
Did look like McFly was on the way on the inside. There he goes. Down the inside into turn one. Just getting past Jace there. And making it stick.
There's that Tasman rivalry going.
That's 7th to 6th for McFly. Oh, and a bit straight on there for Jace in the background. But he's managing to keep it. He's done all right.
The Audis
Go
seem
just in
to
front of McFly.
be liking Zandy. Jace, of course, did some ripper driving with a 911 last round.
Yeah, the last round, those Porsches around the outside of
Those
that final
911s.
turn. Unbelievable. Absolutely fantastic.
Something to watch for sure.
Serene done well after his excursions at the beginning of the race. He's back up to 9th. He got himself
Worked
back
his
into
way
the top
back up
10.
to 9th. We're just a
Not
bit
too
over
sure what
halfway
happened.
for this race. Oh! The
So
curse.
he goes straight on there at the bit of the chicane.
The curse.
Done okay though. Okay.
Yes, holding on to 10th for now, but I do see Halquist
For dear
and
life.
Robertson. I do see Halquist and Robertson there. Halquist really fighting up his way. He was back down to like 24th. Pushing right back up.
He's done well. He's putting in 139.5s as he crosses the line there. So he's a second or two up a lap around with all the GT3s around him. So he's doing well. He's catching them. He's got a few more GT4s to overtake first. Bidsy there doing a great job staying out of the way. She has a few more coming through. There we go, getting down low with that McLaren. We can see Ches just in front of him.
Looked like Ches rear end was going just a little bit over. .720 though, looking rock solid.
Absolutely planted, isn't it? You will need to be careful though, how Chris, you can see the L plates just on the back of that Porsche.
I noticed that too.
Cheers is a loner out there.
A great thing about these custom liveries is getting a bit of humour out on the track, I think.
That's good. There we go. Will he go for the dive? He got the draft this time. He's gone for the dive up the inside on the right. Just managing to keep it stopped in time, but Ches going to get the undercut and come back on him.
Classic.
We're going to have to try another time. Just outbroke himself a little bit there, but he's still back in the same spot, so he didn't lose too much time. Oh, really closing the gap there.
So hot, looking for his chance.
He's got about 5.5 minutes left to get it done. You can see the GT4 of Analog Computer there as well. Just ahead.
I think he's made his move.
On the inside here, he's got it past Ches. We can see him now in the mirrors, but Ches not giving up yet. He's fighting back on the left-hand side there.
Wow, that's very
close. See the neck and neck. Just see it poking ahead with the Porsche. Just got the better drive, but Hal's still on the inside. Not quite close enough this time. Had to take that tighter line. These cars are on it. Halquist giving it everything he's got, pushing it all the way to the outside.
Still keeping it going.
Hasn't quite lost sight of him yet. Bit further back on this lap though, so not sure he's going to make it stick by the time he gets to the end of the straight here.
Just under 5 minutes left in the race.
There we go. Close the gap. Right back up behind. Start of another lap, start of another try to get past. Put himself into that top 10 position.
Oh,
4:20
Ches.
left on the clock. There goes Ches. He manages to keep it. Halquist doing a great job of not ramming into the back of him there. Fantastic driving from both of these drivers. Doing very well.
Very courteous driving.
Sorry.
Halquist now looking for the inside. He takes it, gives him a little flash, lets him know he's coming past, and gets it done. Now that he's ahead, will he be able to get his foot down and make his way on to the next person, which I believe is Gordon, is up next for him. Quite a way down the road, though.
GT4 action here, Chunk pushing his way back up through the field. He's got Agassi to contend with now.
There you go, you see Chunk sticking behind Agassi there, using all of that, using Agassi to punch the hole through the air for him. Just tucking in behind, getting that slipstream, trying to edge his car ever closer as they go onto the straight.
I think of a Camaro as a fairly large car in dimensions, and I think you can see that a bit. Oh,
really closed the gap there. Took a little nudge from behind, but Agassi managed to get away with it and takes off. Chunk still doing okay.
Courteous as well. Once again, the curse.
Really closes speed at the end of the straight there. But the Ginetta did well, holding pace down the back straight. That Ginetta's pretty quick.
There's a fair bit of mass coming in. I see Serene in 8th place now. Oh, there's been a little bit of an exchange. I think Powell was ahead of McFly, and now they've switched around. Jace is also ahead of Powell. That
We're
puts
switching a bit
McFly
further up the board as well.
in
Ninko's
fifth.
dropped from second to third. Ninko now back to third. Watkins,
Look how close that is.
it's right there. Second, third, and fourth is right there on our screens. Ninko doing everything he can. 1 minute 50 left on the clock. A little bit of argy-bargy. Swab's in there as well.
Swab is in that mix. With
And they've
lap
got
traffic as
lapped
well.
cars coming. Yeah.
Wow.
Very, very tight racing here. Wow, on board it gets even more chaotic. Look at that. These cars are so close to one another. Wickens here doing a great job holding second. He's done well. He's climbed up the places.
I tense up every time I see the brake lights. That's why I'm not a fast driver.
This is brilliant though. 20 minutes into this race and we have second, third and fourth still within half a second of each other. Still pushing it and still racing.
Well, actually, I'd say that makes me a horrible passenger, tensing up every time you see the brake lights.
Do you go for the imaginary brake in the footwell like I do as well?
I've managed to relax from that kind of thing. But I've got some stories about that kind of thing from people who've been passengers in my car. Oh no, Swab wide! But Swab is back.
Managed to regain it. We see him just there in the rear view mirror, just dropping off. Ninko though not dropping off the back of Wickens here. He's holding his place. He wants to get past. We are at the end of time. This will be the final laps that they're on.
Is Leader on the final lap yet?
I believe he is.
Can confirm.
Yep, it did say final lap, yes.
Okay, Ericsson quite a way down the road. Does look like he may take first here, but there's battle for second and third. These podium places, they're not letting go of it, and we can still see Swab in the background.
Final couple of corners though. Oh no!
Oh, Ninko really pushing it. I think that may have been a little touch there. Swab getting ahead as well. Swab closing the gap now. Not too sure what happened there, but Wickens definitely getting spun. He was definitely went around. Swab all over the back of Ninko. Can they hold on for second and third? Swab is looking for it there. Ericsson
Wickens
coming
is back
across
on
the
track.
line though to take first. There we go. Ninko going to hold on to second. Swab just outside on the third place there. And Wickens going to finish in fourth. Not too sure what happened at the end.
Fifth.
I hit a bump on the brakes and I was not slowing down for that corner and clipped him. I'm so sorry.
Okay. There we go. A few more races still on track. Firehawks, though, coming across the line for first for the GT4s, with Colin
shit.
going to take second in the
That
GT4s.
was stupid.
That doesn't
That was
sound
stupid.
good from,
I'm an idiot.
from Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf was in third for the GT4s, and I think he's going to take it as well. I'm not sure what happened there, but it didn't sound
I
good.
wanted to shoot the gap. I had 20 seconds. I had no reason to go anywhere.
Okay. Still a few more drivers just to come across the line. Do refrain from typing in chat or anything. It does come up in the faces of VR drivers.
Up row.
GG everyone.
All across the line.
Good race.
Just a couple more. Yep. Near enough. Two more.
Amazing racing, Jeff. That was so much
There we go.
fun.
Here comes Jeff. Across the line for Jeff. He's going to finish 22nd overall. And that's everybody. Fantastic racing.
Save your replays. Highlights. Replay saved. So we're going to be taking a quick break. I'll post results as well.
What happened to GH?
Elaborate.
Oh, maybe you just. I looked at the result and I couldn't see him. Maybe you just left.
No,
I was last. If that helps.
Oh, okay. Betsy beat you.
Yeah, I know she's fast.
I may have helped. I may have ruined that race.
No.
I might have forgotten I was in a right-hand drive.
How do you forget that?
I forget all the time.
I don't even realize it.
I always forget what side of a car I'm on. We'll take a quick break, quick bio break for those who need it. Have a stretch.
The chat of your friends or the chat for the whole game?
The race.
Tried to breathe, maybe.
Race.
So I swear the final 3 laps I wasn't breathing.
Yeah, I need to get my headset off a second here.
Clips.
Sweating so much.
Pretty quick, dude. Like the fourth turn, I avoid, luckily. He continues. Then he fucking nails somebody, then I hit him. I get a little bit of damage. Luckily, not too bad. And then I kept going. It was just like...
Dude, the track is so...
And he got involved in other accidents after that.
Aw, crap.
Right,
Accidents
I'm going
happen.
to get the highlights on.
Second place got
I'm gonna run for a break. Real quick. I get some
The
more.
track is so thin.
360 and recovery revolution.
I'll go for a drink. I'll be right back.
You can use one.
What happened with you, Chunk?
Yeah, curb and sport.
So you moved
Yeah,
right
that
behind
sounds
me
like
at one-
Zandvoort, to be honest.
You moved right behind me at one point.
Just coming up to the first hairpin and he hit the little clip the corner just before it. Ended up at the hairpin backwards.
Not starting my fan until after the race was the biggest mistake of the day.
I agree there, Agassi.
I've got the missus fanning me down with a fucking few leaves.
I'm sweating so much, it's insane.
Eyes are boiling for Craigio, eh?
What you need to do, Agassi, is sit in your seat naked.
He's probably already doing it.
Are you streaming,
I'm
Agassi?
wearing basically nothing.
So when you move away from your seat, can you see the imprint of your balls in your seat?
Maybe not that much, no.
Right, I'm sweating that much if I sit off my seat. I think pubes will pull up my balls.
Oh god.
Mate, it's this track. I've never sweated so much. It's this track. It proper stresses you out.
Don't know, Agassi carried on going when I hit the back of it.
Just in the replay now where you carried on, I never know.
I don't know. Too much drift practice.
Sorry for that late break and I couldn't make one from the back on the track.
That's what they all say, Jeff. You meant it, really.
It didn't even work, Chunk.
Just own it, Jeff. Just own it.
Nah, I guess he bumped me back in the lap after that, I think. It's 2 laps off.
I think I just saw the Jeff and Agassi thing on the replay.
Yeah. Then the next,
Jeff
the next one
killed
I
me
got
and
both.
then I kinda killed him.
Penalties. Penalties.
Yeah, the next little accident they both had, I got them both.
Oh yeah, watch
I
that
need
one.
to be more
Carl
aware
Quiston.
of who's actually behind me. There's so many times I let a GT3 by, and then suddenly I'm like, freaking hell, Jeff went by with him.
I swear to God, though, Firehawks must get bored.
Always being out of the
Are you sure you get bored of winning? Really, though?
No, but he
Yeah.
just he's out in there. Even I'm pushing as hard as I can, and I mean I'm having to be careful because of the cars overtaking.
I hear that.
But even then, he's still in the middle of nowhere on his Todd. He must be bored.
That was so close there, that one. Shares and
Well,
Halquist.
he could have chosen to be GT3. But,
Yeah, that was way too close for my liking. I was about to have a heart attack or something.
What happened to the purple McLaren on the first lap or the second
Yeah, I
lap?
wonder what happened. I saw that. I don't think he copped
there
any
we go,
damage,
there we
but he
go, look.
certainly went off.
Here comes Agassi going back past.
Hey, are you racing without us?
But yeah, Chunga, I'm a bit sorry about that one where you hit me, because I did kind of brake check you, and it
Penalty.
almost killed myself.
Look at that. He's even admitted he brake checked it. Penalty.
You want to try one of these driving this Chevy? It doesn't like slowing down.
It don't like turning.
I
It's
saw
like a
that
boat
chunk
without another.
on the straight.
Yeah.
The
As soon as
Camaro
Agassi
just
hit the
likes
brakes,
going
I hit the
fast.
brakes. He just wanted to carry on going. That's why I
I
instantly
braked
got
like
going.
3-4 meters early on purpose, because I knew you were like probably gonna go around me. But yeah, I didn't think you were gonna hit me. Well, we both survived it, so I guess it's fine.
Yeah.
And you overtook me like half a lap later anyway.
I think it was at the end of A, wasn't it? Where Rain's watching then.
Oh God, it's raining, boys. It's raining.
It's not raining here.
I live in Birmingham, so what do you expect? It's raining because the houses are on fire.
So one could say it's a rainy day.
At least someone's got rain for today's race.
I wanted rain for this race.
Who
I didn't.
wants
I
rain?
in a dry dock.
What's
It
what?
makes no sense.
I've never driven in the rain, so I mean, this is really good for me.
Why do I want rain? I like rain.
Can we have a replay of Donington, please?
Yeah, agreed.
You can have a replay of Donington. That was my best race so far.
Without the rain this time.
I like Donington actually.
It was a good track. I liked Heel Army.
I know next season, can we have some better tracks other than tight, turny ones that don't suit a boat?
We are starting to discuss how next season's gonna look.
I want everyone with the longest straight possible.
Endurance.
Ninko.
We
How
are
long do we
already
have?
looking at endurance races.
How long do we have until
Ellie whispered that one.
we're back on?
Let's give everyone a minute or two more.
Yep, cool.
It's pretty hot today, so people might be
Ninko's got a
getting
weird echo mic
rain,
coming through
so-
saying endurance.
Oh, you can see the button.
Server back up yet?
Not quite, but I can start it up.
Was that only 13 laps?
Yep.
Oh, it felt like a lot more.
Alright. Server should be up. People can join in any order they want.
I would have loved a few more laps, to be honest.
Shut up. No, we wouldn't. I'd like to ask you.
I'd like the lap shorter, that'd be nice.
I remember that philosophy mine would have ended at turn 1.
Is the server up again? Oh yeah, it's come up now.
Yes.
Thank God for that. Oh come on, you stupid game! You loaded. Hey. Loaded it.
Okay,
Oh.
time to get back onto the server, everyone.
Oh God, I've got to do my fingies.
Don't forget to set up your pit stops, boys. And girls.
How to say that?
Just to remind everyone, I've seen a couple of questions pop up with it. You can send boss or Pop Fright Price a message within a week of the race if you have any incident you want to have looked over by Marshall or Stuart, whatever we're going to call them.
We can go out and drive while we're waiting, right?
Yep.
$22.6.
Just be waiting for the last few people to join, including myself.
Is 13C the temperature for the race?
I
Yes.
think ambient is 16.
It's gonna be between 13 and 19 always.
Yeah. I
It's
think
a cold
ambient
one
is
today.
16, but
We
it's
got
starting from the
icicles.
morning.
Yeah, it warms up. Don't forget as well.
Cool.
As people are saying, it goes from 13 to 19.
This is the weather every Dutch person wants at the moment.
So, Agassi, did you set up the tire pressures for the pit stop, or?
Yep.
Okay.
Plan is we go
Firehawks, I'm
as
so
long as
sorry.
possible.
I'm so sorry, Firehawks. I completely forgot this morning.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, man. I think you're the only one too.
The two,
Oh, I think I'm
Dutch
about
guys,
liveries.
Serene and Firehawks had special liveries made.
What sort of rough fuel up do you reckon for the race? For GT4?
Every guy.
In the
I know-
Camaro?
I know that
More
Canada uses
horsepower,
about 60.
Firehawks.
Whereabouts about fuel? I know the Janetta uses about 60 for this long race.
I'm putting 60 in for Alpine as well.
60 in a GT4, really?
I've put 100 in.
Come here, I'm
Well,
gonna
I
use
know
it.
it's like
Oh.
a Camaro and all, but that seems like a lot. It's not a Merc.
No,
You
I'm
own-
estimated to use 2.3 litres a lot.
You know what they say, race
Yeah,
it.
that's 2.3. That's the exact same as the Tornado. You can probably get away with like 60, just like Tornado and Alpine.
65 on the
You don't want to do a Welshie last race and run out of fuel.
You can do 61, I guess, to be safe. Alright, anyone that's not on the server, otherwise we'll be getting ready to forward to the race. Time to speak up if
24
you're
in.
not on the server. I only see 24. I think we were 25 or 26 in the last race.
I don't see Fireball. Is he in the? Oh, he's not in Discord anyway.
I see,
see him on the race. Yeah,
He's on the grid.
We were 25 cars last time, Legacy. Or
Yeah, we're
26,
missing
yeah.
one. Anyone?
Is Bids on the grid?
I see Bedford.
I see Bidsy. I don't see GH, but I only got 23.
I see
so don't know.
GH. I see GH.
Yeah,
He's
he's
at the
in there.
bottom underneath, I can see.
Well, there might be
Robertson?
someone who's left. We just don't know who.
Robertson?
We're missing Robertson. The Bentley.
Yeah, good call.
I don't see a Bentley. Is he still in
Could
this
be
one?
Robertson that's missing.
I don't see him on Discord either.
He put Craig. Yeah, I'll just put Robin here.
Alright. So yeah, since he's not in Discord, we will be following to the race.
I think we just roll on.
Yep.
Alright. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, good luck, have fun, everyone.
Are there any GT3s in the back of the pack or not? No.
Okay, remember everyone. This is the longer format with the mandatory pit stop. You must change your tires during the pit window, which is about halfway through the race.
Take your aim.
You're able to pit before or after the pit window, but it will not count. It will not count towards your mandatory.
Remember as well to keep it in that first gear. Don't want to get a speeding penalty. 'cause
Yeah,
it will give you a drive through.
It is heartbreaking to get the speeding penalty on your mandatory pit stop.
Oh, Firehawks, when you pit, mate, put it in third for me.
Don't give him an idea. He's gonna do it.
That's the point.
Well, you know, wouldn't
Yeah,
win
but
it.
he's just gonna get like 1 kph over and just use that extra speed.
Yeah, he'll be spot on.
Worth a try.
The pit limiter bounces. No.
One minute.
1 minute. 1 minute warning.
Good luck, everybody.
I have no idea what my tire pressures are supposed to be.
25 and above.
You're fine.
Wing it.
What car are you in?
The Audi.
GT4 or GT3?
GT3.
Well, it's 27.5 to 28
go.
hot.
Drive, drive, drive.
Somewhere around there.
Drive, drive, drive.
Are you going to let us all know when the pit window starts rain again?
We will, absolutely. A reminder. I mean, there should be a notification in game, but we absolutely will start calling it out.
Chug, don't let me out.
I'm just admiring that thing, Porsche. Not very orange.
Full formation lap. Full formation lap. They're rolling out slowly. There's something I like, Buzz, about the tracks that have elevation changes. I think it makes for way more dramatic helicopter views.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's nice to see it from the helicopter, so you can really see how much it dips down and how much elevation there really is. Like.
Yes, indeed. An elevation change.
Okay, everybody, let's not die in T1.
Die in T1, got it.
No, 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 no! I don't. I'm not doing it.
I want to live.
Yeah. I don't
All the
want to
cool
die.
kids are dying in T2 these days.
Yeah.
I saved
T2 is where it's at.
At Zandvoort, it's T4.
That's true.
How my tires are getting colder as I drive along.
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
Warm-up lap is really, really good for the GT4s, but it's hurting the GT3s. But
No copy, Agassi, sorry.
The full warm up is really good for the GT4s, but it hurts the GT3s in this temperature. For some reason, we don't get tire blankets.
Curious.
Budget series.
Doesn't
Okay,
have
here we go. GT4s will be lining up with the GT3s.
Line up,
to the
guys.
final straight. You're going to start getting your collision zones again. Okay, here we go. Ericsson again for the second time today at Zandvoort to lead them off with the Enduro race. We are green and we are racing. Ninko though neck and neck with him down the line. It is a drag race. This is a drag race going to turn into a track race as Ericsson slips up the inside there. Swab, cars going
T1
straight on though, just behind. We got 4 cars off there. Jace. Oh, looks like McFly as well. Still with the
sorry, guys.
well.
Good.
Looks like they're away now. Still going in 2 by 2.
Well recovered, everyone.
Going into turn 4.
Oh dear.
Green
Some
getting
more
a little
bumping.
touch from behind there.
Some more
One more
bumping.
touch and spinning.
Watch it, guys.
We
Watch
got
it, guys. Things are wild.
Jams
Things are wild.
down at the hairpin in turn 4. Looks
Yellows,
like the rest
yellows,
of the cars
yellows.
Through. And as we come through again, do pay attention to those yellows. We've got cars spinning all over the place. Looks like the rest of them are away now. Looks like we're up to single file and racing again. Lots of action happening at the beginning of these races. Nixon there, getting himself up to 14th, doing really well at the minute. He's got Powell right behind him. Powell's going to look to get past
Nixon.
again. Nixon.
Fuck, I'm
Right
sorry,
there
dude.
into the
Come
back
on,
of the
dude.
GT4. He's going to be spun around. Powell's going to get released, overtake the other GT4 there of Firehawks. As we see Craigio from above. He's got himself into the top 10 after all that drama at the beginning. He's looking all over the back of Salvin's GTR. As we see Halquist take Serene just in front there. Salvin's going to have to slow right down. That's going to allow Craigio around the outside. He's got his foot pinned. Serene just managing to stay ahead, but that has got Craigio above Serene there. Above Salvin, sorry.
Project Padder.
And Powell in the background.
You know it.
Gonna push here in the background. Oh, Salvin stepping out to overtake Craigio. Didn't see Powell there. They managed to get away with it onto the back straight. That's going to allow Craigio to get a bit of gap between himself and the others. Powell there, though, up the inside of Salvin. Salvin letting him past, I think, there. Possibly some damage for Salvin. Car's not looking too good. Car's slowing down. Just out of turn 1 on the right-hand side.
Yellow on turn 1. Yellow on turn 1.
Looks like he's got a problem there. Doesn't seem to be starting up for him.
Car's stopped on track after turn 1.
There we go.
Moving again now.
He's
Moving
got it
again
back
now.
going. There we go. Car must have died on him there. He's got the GT4s all around him. There's GH taken to the inside. Ches getting around him as well. That's Chunk there as well, getting past GH. That's for position with the GT4s. Ches and Salvin are for position as well. This is 18th and 19th overall.
Hopefully things have settled now. That was a very dramatic start.
With the first 3 minutes into the race, 36 minutes left to go, 37 minutes left to go. We still got a long way. We're going to definitely need some oxygen by the end of this race.
All right, well, Ericsson has the lead. Wickens is on absolute pace with Ericsson's vote, and Swab as well on a cracking pace. Ninko, Gordon, Jace also very fast. Halquist, Serene.
We see both of them on track now. Serene all over the back of Halquist, looking for that way past. A bit deep into the hairpin there, but he's going to get drive out of the corner.
And the Audis.
We've got the Team Audi. 9th and 10th here. They've done well for points throughout the season.
Yes, they have. Very consistent
it's
team.
Not one race, so
they show up, they perform consistently. Firehawks absolutely dominating GT4. Even though I know that that Cayman shouldn't be a salmon color. At least it's not just plain matte black. Sorry again, Firehawks. Lone Wolf in second, Agassi in third. The Janettas are up there, but Jeff. Once
Jeff
again,
and
Jeff and Agassi battle are on it again.
This is a bit more for it though. That's second and third for the GT4.
Yes.
So there's a bit more at stake this time round. Salvin in the GT3 going to come past them at some
third
point
and
here,
fourth, but yes, here comes Salvin.
Oh, sorry, yes, third and fourth. Lone Wolf is in second for the GT4s at the minute.
That is a big car compared to the Alpine. That
Massive.
GTR.
You could put the Alpine inside the GT3
You could
there.
wholly fit it within the dimensions. Hey, it's Ash. There
Just
goes
open the
Salvin.
front up there,
GT3 power.
go through.
Can he get Lone Wolf as well? I think he will.
Yeah.
Oh, Lone Wolf. Nice and agile. Zindrum.
I think you're
Watch
watching.
out,
the
everyone.
right?
Zindrum's watching.
He's watching me.
There we go. Jeff's still not letting up. He's still there. Oh, Nips to the other side. Can he get round that way? No way that way.
And we've got
He's gonna
some more
tuck back
traffic
in.
coming up. I guess that's Vossler Collins in the Camaro. And another GT3, Ches, is back there. They'll be joining this this little dance in a moment. We'll become a four-way really quickly.
So we've got yellow flags just on the way out of turn 1 as well.
Yep, I see yellow on turn 1. Yellow on turn 1.
Looks like it's clearing up. Not
Looks
quite.
clear now.
Come on, Ches, dude, hurry up, please, bud.
Yeah.
I think it was bids.
Yeah, I got massive damage. Can't do much about it. Can't go any faster.
Yep, we're good. Using Zampress. I just saw Syndrome's comment there. Alright, how's it looking out front? Ninko back in 4th now. Swab has his Ferrari in 3rd place.
Wickens has got a bit of air there in 2nd.
1st and
He can
2nd
see
are
Ericsson.
pretty close.
You can see Ericsson there.
And we're just approaching the 32-minute mark. 32 minutes still left. As the race leader comes around to the GT4s.
Things are hodding up on track literally as well. We started at 13 degrees. We're now up to 14, so things are getting hotter. A lot
Sounds
cooler
like
than
my
the first race, though.
Kind of temperature.
A lot cooler than the first race. So it'll be interesting to see, will the tyres go a bit longer? Will the drivers push it here to the end of the pit window? Try and use all of that tyre?
That might have been a factor in the mess of lap 1. Tires not being at the same temperature and grip levels as they were throughout race 1, which was
through race 1, yeah.
Really would have been sticky tires.
Yeah, it's quite a dramatic drop. What were we at? 34 down to 14.
Yes, indeed.
Massive drop. So we see Fireball here. Nixon just behind him in the GT3. As they come onto the back straight, Nixon probably get past here. You can see that GT3 power again.
There it is.
Goes onto the marbles.
Bit wide, Nixon though. Fireball taking a nice, neat line. But I think Nixon's got the power.
Quite a few cars just ahead as well. Some more GT4s and another GT3 there.
I did hear Ches saying that he's got a fair bit of damage, which is compromising. Oh, his drive!
Oh.
Sorry.
Come on,
Sorry.
dude, man.
Just clipped the curb on the inside there. You see that launch the car. Fortunately, once all 4 wheels are in the air, you do have no
Second
control
time in
over
this
the car.
race.
You are just.
Yeah, it
passing
wasn't like
them.
it was on purpose, so calm down, it's a game.
You've got damage
Yeah.
though, bro. You shouldn't be going
Oh,
there.
chill, guys. Chill, guys.
Chunk getting away with it though. He seems to not be taking too much damage there. The car is driving. Back with the Fireball just ahead.
Robin's racing. Ash, Robin's racing.
Looks like we're changing up front again though. Ninko getting ahead of Swab, putting himself into 3rd. Ericsson and Wickens, though, still taking the 1-2 spot there for the GT3s.
I think GH has said that his game disconnected him, so I guess that means he's out.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate way out of the race. Fly here making his way through traffic. Holding 10th spot for the GT3s. There we go, up the
V10
inside.
versus that 6-cylinder.
Just pulls away, doesn't it? Just leaves the GT4.
Halquist and Serene.
Still battling.
Powell's with him too.
Powell is there, just in the background. He's going to be hanging on as these two get closer and closer. That will give Powell a chance to close the gap, I'm sure.
The Lexus is a mighty carbo. Pit window open, folks. Pit window open. Oh!
Alquist just getting on the grass there, not allowing his wheels to turn, and there's where Powell is going to pounce on it.
Sorry,
He does
guys.
gain that place. Looks like it just kept Powell going straight on once he touched that grass. Wasn't allowing the car to get turned in and take the corner there.
That's got given Powell the position. But we've seen Halquist fight back from tough odds in the past, and pit window is just opened, so a lot can still happen.
Al might be struggling with some damage. I did see a few scratches on his back end there.
Yeah, I retire from the race.
You see
Indeed, Powell does have some
inside chunk.
I've got a little scratch. It looks not too bad. It looked like Bidsy was going in for her first pit stop. We've got a couple of other cars in the pits as well. Serene there and Jason 5th. As we get up to another gaggle of GT4s. Jace there getting around the outside of Collins for the inside of that next bend.
Jace has 5th spot. I think some of our race leaders might already be in the pits.
Just one of those days.
Oh, that
game crashed.
These GT3s are right on top of each other now.
Serene not quite finding
Gordon,
her way
Jason,
past.
Serene.
Jace is caught up with Gordon. Got the leader of the GT4s coming into pits. You are right, Ninko's been in and pitted. He's got a little green mark now.
Ninko's already done his pit.
He was out there in around 4th, I believe, so...
Oh boy, look at this.
Um,
Oh no, Jace!
Got a touch there, Jace into the back of Gordon. That's going to allow Serene just to go straight through the middle.
Serene just sails through. But Serene heading straight into the pits. Jace as well. Halquist staying out. Gordon into the pits as well. Might as well, I guess. You can have an incident right at the at the end of a lap. That's a good time. Craigio got coming in. Oh no, I see an Audi spun.
We have our GT4 leader leaving the pits. After his pits, he's just dropped back to 2nd.
There was a spun Audi there. I think it was Powell.
I'm clear.
Thank you, sir. Yep, Powell moving. Looking like Powell's car is okay. Cannot detect any damage on the car. Other than the scrapes from the rear end previously, it looks alright. We're 4 minutes into the pit window. Green done with his pit. Lone Wolf. Sorry, man. Sorry to hear about Lone Wolf.
Back on with Gordon, managing to stay in the top 10 after his pit stop, but he has got Craigio right behind him. Craigio's also got his pit done and out the way. So Craigio's now racing to the end. 22.5 minutes left of the race, only 10 minutes left of the pit window, so still plenty of time for both.
We got
McFly
Jason
all over the
McFly
back of
once
Jace.
again. They seem to have found each other once again.
As we drop down onto the racetrack level.
Yep. These 4 GT3s have all done their pits. There's 9.5 minutes left in the pit window. But we're just about to come up to. Go ahead, Buzz.
So our top GT3 drivers still out, still staying out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ericsson, Wickens, Swab, and Halquist still staying out there.
Going for late pits.
Looks like they're trying to get everything they can out of those tyres.
Just because it's the first time ever, who's leading GT4?
We're not sure. We don't have that information at the minute, I'm afraid. It looks like our systems are down. Doesn't look like we can get that information. I'm sorry. I'm not sure.
Invalid user, it says for me.
I keep getting 404. I don't know what that means.
I'm getting 420.
404 is me. We've got Jeff in second and Chunk in third for the GT4s. We can get that information. But yeah, sorry, Agassi. I'm not sure who's leading the GT4s at the minute.
Oh, no problem. It's not like it's important anyway.
No.
I can
Sorry
feel
about
the love.
points accuracy. We needed it.
He is doing very well, leading the GT4s. He is still yet to pit, but he's out there 12th overall as well, up into the top 12. Currently leading GT4s.
Mr. Cars, Audi and Lamborghini. I saw a little bit of dirt flick up from Craigio's car.
Looks like McFly's got a great drive here onto the back straight, though. He's going to
might
get
have
that
a
draft
run.
as well. It's only just gaining, It's going to be under the brakes. McFly on the inside. Craigio leaving him lots of room there.
McFly gets it.
Real good driving.
Good racing, guys. Halfway through the race, halfway through the pit window, folks. Our race leaders, Ericsson and Swab, are still out. Pit window still not done.
Collins right side.
Mandatory. Rather. Chunk coming in for his mandatory now. Likewise for Jeff.
Currently second and third for the GT4s. It's going to allow Agassi to get even further away with less pressure behind him now.
Agassi's still out. Agassi's still yet to come in for his mandatory. Likewise for Halquist, who is currently in third position in the McLaren. Majority have got their mandatory done, however.
Can't help but smile every time I see that Slurm livery. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
I do like.
I see Swab coming in.
Swab coming in, and Craigo absolutely steaming past the pit lane. Absolutely flying, that Lamborghini. The speed difference between the racetrack and the pit lane is incredible.
Oh, he's a fast
That's
one,
gonna
that
allow-
Craigo.
It's going to allow Halkvist to get up to second now. He still has to serve his mandatory, and so does Ericsson in first, but that's going to allow him to get a bit further out. Just as I say that, he goes a little wide there
Is
into
that a
turn
scrape?
4. Looks
Could
like
have
he
been a
managed
wall
to get away with
scrape.
it.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully.
Not too bad for Halquist.
Oh no, possibly a pit speed. We've got a drive-through for Chunk.
That's a
I see on
drive-through
the
for
board.
Chunk.
I don't know how that happens when you've got the last pit box.
Can't imagine how it happened, Chunk.
He's got Stalvin to come past him now in that GT3. There he goes up the inside.
There's 420 left on the pit window.
There it is.
Halquist coming in now. There it is.
He's getting it done from second. Second, and Ericsson in as well. He's in our lead. How will
Analog
Wickens
computers
do?
in.
Currently in third.
I think just Agassi left. Three and a half minutes left on the pit window. Will he push it?
One more lap. One more lap. No, he's coming in.
No,
He's
going
coming
in, going in.
There you go.
Didn't
So
have
that is
fuel
the
for one
leader
more.
of the GT4s currently pitting. Actually, Fire will fly past the pits there as well.
Oh, you know it.
Drive-through cleared as well.
These cars are all traction. Unfortunately, you know it. Okay, here we have Fireball. Nice bit of clean air in front and behind for Fireball. Has a
What is needed to send in a report to Steward?
just
Any specific angles or anything?
if you can call out the cars involved, the race, the lap, the time from your replay.
Yep.
It's a bit cold out there though, so there, as we get further into the race, there could be some sideways action. Looking up the front, Ericsson has about 2.5 seconds on Wickens. Ninko perhaps
they
another 3 seconds back.
Yeah, they managed to keep it first and second after their pit stops. Ninko there.
Why did that? That's so weird. Did that? The field has spread out a fair bit. Here's top block.
We are spreading out a bit further as we get into this race. Just over 13 minutes to go. As we see Fireball just about to get passed by the GT3.
So Swab has 4th position. Serene has
Bigger
5th.
that car is.
Jeff, have the position back, bud. I
That is a
completely
great
lost it
livery
on that
Serene's
turn.
car there. I do like those colours.
Oh,
I
Jeff!
do think he did update it for this race into orange colours for the national colours, I believe. But, we saw that.
I
at
mainly
I
Donington
went
see-
inside and Alpine.
I mainly see blue.
Pit window is now closed.
Pit window's
Yeah,
done.
I think he updated it, but we didn't get it in time.
Oh
Yeah,
boy, that's half
that's
a minute
right.
of damage.
That's right. Alquist has
Alquist
6th
doing
place.
Not too bad after the pit stops there. Here we go, the final 12 minutes of the race. All the pits are done, all the tyres are changed. We are racing to the end now. Ericsson's still out in the lead, 16 laps in, and he's only 2 seconds ahead of Wickens.
Is
Go ahead,
Chunk
take it back,
on the
Tom,
s-
take it back.
Chunk on the same lap as Firehawks?
No, it's just lap me.
Ah,
Yeah, I think it just went past.
Gordon and Jace now.
Chunk right side.
Got Jace coming through there as well. Chunk's in there, just giving him enough room to get through.
Lovely driving.
And there they go. They're still for position. Gordon there in 7th, Jace in 8th.
Now the Audi's coming up. McFly.
Flying his way through as well.
I think the 2nd Audi is coming up soon. Yes.
It's poor GT4s. So many bigger cars. Here they come.
Little ways away, we have Craig Yo. Will be next, but he's a little ways away.
Yeah, we've got Nixon in 14th. And Ninko in that GTR running 3rd.
Have a GTR of Salvin.
He's doing well, just behind Ninko there. Swab doing well in this 2nd race as well, keeping himself in 4th. He's had a pretty good day at Zandvoort so far. He's still got enough time to get another place. 9.5 minutes left to go. Leader on 18 laps so far. They get a lot of driving done here in our ACC events. They've got qualifying
yes.
at race 1 and race 2, so lots of driving they get done.
You get lots of lap time. I would absolutely say that if you don't know the track very well at the start of a race, by the time you finish the event, the 2 races, you'd have a pretty good measure of the track. Very picturesque.
Yeah,
Excellent.
just getting lost there, watching this Lexus just fly through those rolling hills. It's just absolutely fantastic to watch from this helicopter cam. You just get lost in it. It's superb.
So many things to look at, which I guess you don't get to see while you're driving. Halquist's creative lines as always. He finds a way through. Halquist is pretty comfortable getting a wheel or two on the dirt as well. He's a couple of times I've seen that he's had to somehow find traction in the gravel, and he's done quite well.
Yeah, there's definitely a diffuser there on the back of these GT4 Mercedes, but it's not quite the same as the GT3.
Nowhere near as aggressive, yeah. The GT3 is way aggressive. I'm also having a bit of a listen to the sound of this thing, and then right behind. Yep.
Here we go. Yeah, you can really see the difference there.
Wow, the Audis are right there as well.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's getting through safe though. Bidsy doing well here in our first race.
GT3s, I think, are louder.
There we go. It's just awesome watching from the back of this Audi.
Amazing racing.
Absolutely on it.
Very, very different engines. The naturally aspirated 5.2 litre V10 here, and up here we've got the 4 litre twin turbo V8. Very, very different engines.
Absolutely brilliant onboard shots as well. Here we go down the main straight, 215 and climbing. 250.
250?
Yeah, 251 just as he hit the end of the straight there. Absolutely steaming down. Fantastic.
That's very impressive for the amount of downforce, you know, the aerodynamic drag you get on these things.
Mm. Here we go into the final 5 minutes. Just a few laps left now for these drivers. They're going to have to give it everything they got. We've still got Ericsson out there in the lead after 21 laps. Wickens is closing the gap though, only 1.3 seconds behind, with Swab then in third. So it's close up the front and only less than 5 minutes to go. We also have our GT4 leader, just as I say that, being lapped by the leader of the race. We've got Firehawks out there in the Porsche, holding it in first for the GT4s.
Second is Vossler in the Camaro, and third is Agassi in the Ginetta.
As the crowd goes wild. It's a good job we got those.
Speaking of Agassi,
he's getting swabbed here by the three GT3s all the way around, buzzing everywhere. It's also for position, I think, for the GT3s as Powell gets ahead of Gordon there. McFly just leading, but Gordon having another dive back up
no, wide.
Bit deep there, comes back on. He's going to get back past Agassi here as well as they go through into the next section, but Powell going to keep that lead. Going to get in front of Gordon. Some great racing there. Agassi, though, currently in third for the GT3s.
Gordon doing
really well
fantastically to keep her straight after getting a bit of dirt and a bit of grass on the tyres. It can be very tough.
Yeah, once they start running at that heat, once they get a bit of dirt on them, they come real slippy. We're up to 20 degrees now as well, so the tyres are just getting hotter and hotter, and I'm sure they're starting to bubble up, and you can see the rubber at the side of the track now forming. So the temperature's
Just getting
definitely
past
climbing.
second place GT4 now. Just getting past. Halquist holding very steady in 6th place. Serene as well, solidly in 5th. Nixon has 13th place. Salvin now up to 11th. Wob also quite solid in 3rd place. Oh no, Chunk a little bit slide.
Swab.
Nice
luckily
save.
seeing that.
Nice save, everyone.
Chunk just getting on the grass there. A couple more GT3s coming through. They've seen him.
Well done, Chunk.
Yeah, Chunk just getting on the grass, losing that rear end. That's what we say. They can be so deadly, the grass here, once those tyres start heating up. Just spun the background as well. I think he was trying to stay out of Bidsy's way. Trying to create enough room for each of them, but just touching the grass there, unfortunately. As we come to the final minute of the race now.
Analog chasing down Fireball. Right at the end. Can Fireball hold off Analog? Wow, it's close up front. Very, very close.
Wickens has really closed the gap here. Here we go, 30 seconds left of the race. Are they going to make it across the line? Possibly for one more lap? As they come into the final 2 bends. I think this is going to go right down to the wire. I think we're going to get another lap here.
I think we're going to get,
So we're
get
gonna watch
another
1 and
lap.
2.
It's going to be so close, but yeah, we're going to get another lap.
After 40 minutes of racing, 1 and 2 are only a few cars lengths of each other onto the final lap of the race as they come up behind Agassi in the GT4 here to start their final lap through turn 1.
They're going to take every advantage possible here.
Wickens through as well. Wickens has really been closing that gap over the last few laps. So we'll see if he can make it past. We get on board and you see just how close he is after 40 minutes worth of racing, using all of the track, keeping those lines as straight as possible to maximize pushing that car as much as he can. Here they go down the hill, still right behind him, not quite anywhere through there. The next corner, Ericsson doing a great job out in front, controlling the race. He did well in race 1 as well. But they've got some traffic up just ahead here. I see one of those Chevys.
I think that's 2nd place. GT4 up ahead.
There we go. That Mercedes got real good drive out of that corner there. It's got deep on the brakes though. Here we go. There's Wickens really closing the gap, but that Mercedes has got excellent drive out of the corner. As it pitches down as he gets on the brakes there. Here they come again, round into the final corner. Looks like Ericsson's going to keep it just ahead. Wickens doing everything he can, but great driving from these. They cross the line.
Amazing racing, guys. Wow.
Superb, down to the final corner. Absolutely brilliant racing. Here we go, as we see Agassi come across the line. He will take third for the GT4s, I believe, there. And we see, is that Firehawks crossing for first place? Or has he got another lap, I think? Some of these drivers have got another lap to go. Some are on the final lap. Lots of them coming around the final corner now, though. As we see
Fireball held on to his spot. Serene comes up for 5th place. Analog coming up now. Nixon, final stretch. Chunk. Halquist for 6 outright. I think. Howell ahead of McFly at the end.
Those Audis keeping it though. 1 and 2 teams, absolutely brilliant finishes for them. They've done well this season, keeping their cars together to maximise their points.
Here comes Jeff.
He enters the final corners for his final time.
Yeah, I think with that, Wes is our champion of this season with 1 round still to go.
Congrats, Wes.
Yeah, congrats.
Awesome, there we go. Everyone across the line. Is it 2 more? Sorry, Jace, I think. No,
Have
we're good, I
still a
think.
couple to come?
No, I think we're good now. Are we good? It's very difficult to tell sometimes the way that this game sort of does it when you got to cross the line before it
Yes, it
updates
is. It is a tough one
thing.
to determine.
Thanks for the race.
To work out.
Thank you for participating, everyone.
Chunk. I'm sorry
was,
for the everything.
It was a tough first lap or two.
If you do want to put anything towards the stewards, we just need where and when it happened on track, what cars it's between, and just a rough description of what you feel happened and what you want us to look at. And we can have a look at that. You can send it to myself or Pork Fried Bryce. We can help you out with that. But just feel free to DM.
Results.
Yeah, I'll see you guys. Bye.
I just have to say that was such a good race. Thank you to Wickens for pushing me all the way till the end. That was insane.
That was crazy. So good to watch,
so
guys.
Intense.
Yeah. Great to watch. All right, folks on YouTube.
I'm sorry.
Thank you very much for joining in. I'll be back in Twitch with Dirt Rally 2 on Monday, but otherwise we're back in 2 weeks, right, Agassi?
Yep. Final round in 2 weeks.
Final round in 2 weeks. Thank you all.
Alton Park. Oh yeah.
Be all for now.
Yeah, thank you everyone.